Listen to kbeach.org with your girl, Ashley Caprice. Again, I'm talking about cheaters, and I have someone on the line who is actually called the other woman. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Mary, and I'm calling from West Hills.
Okay, and what was your story? You called the other woman before?
Yes, I actually found a note with a girl's name and number, and at this time, with my ex, I was living with him. Okay. So clearly doing laundry, I called her, and I actually had a one-on-one with her, and I asked her if she was having anything, and she admitted to me that, yeah, they had been flirting and that she was interested, and so I pretty much laid it out that, you know, he was with me, he was actually living with me, and that I didn't appreciate her leaving him notes with the name and number. She knew, she told me she was aware of me, so that's what I think angered me the most, just because she wasn't willing to, you know, live and let go. You know, it's cool, I understand people, you know, they're attracted to one another. Yeah, I'm more than sure that it was mostly his fault, especially because he could have been like, no, I'm not interested, but being that it just got up to that point, I wasn't willing to let it get further. Right. Who knows if it did, but I did call her out and I let her know that.
Okay, so you did call her and let her know. Good job. And then you stayed with him because you didn't know if anything really happened.
Right. I did stay with him. Unfortunately, like months later, we did break up just because I caught him with another situation. It was one of his boys' sisters, and, you know, he was telling me that they were just friends, but unfortunately with her, it just got to a point where she was leaving him voicemails, telling him that she couldn't. Yeah, she was doing the most. And so I clearly had to check. Yeah, because she knew about me. Yeah, exactly. Like, we had been in parties together, and so she knew who I was. And so when it got to that point, you know, of course I had to do some checking on her.
Disrespectful. Yeah. Some females are like that. They look at it as competition. They will try harder.
Well, it's definitely what you can't have. And usually a lot of women see men that are already taken more appealing just because they see it as, oh, well, you know, obviously he has a girl by his side. He's doing something right, or he's a good guy. Right. I'm not saying all guys, you know, go beyond the flirting. I mean, it's human nature.
Yeah. So you call the other woman.
Uh-huh.
All right. How did that go?
I mean, it was pretty easy. I mean, I just went through his phone, and I found out that it was his baby mama. He felt that it was acceptable to keep messing with her. I didn't think it was right, but, you know, I wasn't going nowhere. She wasn't going nowhere, so.
So did you let him go, or are you still with him?
Oh, I'm not dealing with him now, but that was a couple years ago.
So you did still stay with him because he was, but he was still going to mess with the baby's mom?
I mean, in a way, I don't know, I was naive, so I kind of accepted that fact, but I'm over it now.
Yeah, that is a hard situation, though, especially, you know, when someone has a kid, because they always have ties with the child's mother. So it's like, you know, you have to just trust it, or you just have to know, all right, is something that's going to happen, and I either have to deal with it or just let it go, you know?
Yeah.
But you did deal with it with him as well. I have problems when someone calls the other woman and they don't, you know, talk to the guy at all. They just get mad at the other woman. And,
oh, no.
Yeah.
It was all his fault. I
deal with both parties.
Yeah, I just feel, in a way, it's kind of necessary for you to call the other person, because if they're lying to you about her, then there's other stuff. Like, there's stuff going around out here. Exactly. And I need to know what exactly were you doing, or what exactly, you know. It wasn't to attack her, it was just to get information out of her.
Yeah, but I was the other woman at one time, and I was the other woman for about 2 months.
Oh, wow.
He was in a full-on relationship that he'd been in for about 3 years. And he just lied and said that they had just broken up. But, you know, me and him was together every day.
So you didn't.
And he would have, you know, I think the girl worked a lot, because then when he was with her, he wouldn't answer the phone all day. So, you know,
and so how did you find out that you were the other woman?
Oh, because I called his phone, and when I called his phone, the girl answered, and I was like, oh, who is this? And she said it was his girlfriend. Wow. So I left that one alone. But the girl, I don't know what he told the girl. He told the girl that he wasn't really talking to me or whatever. And the girl, yeah, of course he did. But the girl got my phone number out of his phone, and she was playing on my phone. texting me talking about leave him alone. I'm like, okay. So I haven't even talked to the guy. When I found out he had the girlfriend, I left his ass alone. He's a loser.
Can't curse on the air, though.
Huh? Okay, I'm sorry about that. So anyway, the girl was, calling my phone. So I told her everything. I said, yeah, I've been trusting him for the last 2 months. So if she over here want to sit there and be playing on my phone, now you're gonna hear the truth.
Right.
So I told her everything.
As they should know. I think everybody should know the truth. You know
what? But that's just not me. That's not my style. So usually I would do something like that. I just let it go. Okay, whatever. Right. You a cheater. You just leave me alone. You go back with your little girlfriend. I don't care. But since she kept playing on my phone, she had to find out.
So she found out. I'm glad you told her then. Well, thank you for calling in, Miss Rebecca.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.